Hey, how's it going, guys? Nick here with my new channel, Noble with Media. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about gender issues, especially having to do with those that are in the transgender community. As you can tell by the video, it's mostly focusing on gender fluid or non-binary, gray gender, etc. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on this topic because it seems pretty idiotic and simple-minded, and I definitely don't want to give these morons any more attention than they already get.
Who are you calling a moron?
So, let's get into it. People, there's only two genders, and there's ever only going to be two genders, and that's just how biology works. We can't fool it, no matter how much we try. That is just the facts. When I was in school, that's what I was taught. I didn't think I would have to be teaching this to anybody, but that's how it is. Two genders. Now, there's a lot of heroes like Caitlyn Jenner in the transgender community that are very highly regarded, and some could say it's heroic to come out as trans, and in a way it is kind of heroic to be yourself, but when it comes to her gender, she will always be a male. No matter how many surgeries she has, no matter how much estrogen or other hormone treatment she goes through, she's always going to be a male. That's just how it works with any transgender person. If they go long enough without their hormones, it's going to be pretty prevalent that they're still the gender they were born with. With that being said, no, I'm not transphobic or homophobic, or pretty much whatever else you guys can come up with in the comments. I do have friends that are gay and bi and even trans, some of which say they actually hate the LGBTQ community, mostly because they feel like it's been overrun by a bunch of whiny, special snowflake, gender fluid, attention-wanting 20-somethings that have nothing to offer the world other than spreading gender awareness and pushing this ridiculous rhetoric on every facet of life, and they feel like they're everything that's wrong with the world, just much like I do. You can't change your clothes and change your gender. I notice a lot that it seems to be mostly girls in this community, by the way. I've noticed that. But you'll watch a lot of these people, especially the girls, say that they're more feminine one day, and they'll dress like a typical girl. And other days, they'll say they feel more like a man that day, and they'll dress very masculine. And for most people, it's just a tomboy. But now it's becoming more of a gender-related thing if you're dressing like a tomboy, quote-unquote. And yeah, I mean, that's not changing your gender. Tomboys have existed for a very long time. That's why a lot of people just think that if you're a girl and you're dressed as kind of like a guy, you're just a tomboy, and that seems to trigger a lot of you guys. It just seems like a lot of these genders, especially the 76 gender thing, seems to have just popped out of nowhere. And so you can understand why people like myself and a lot of others have a lack of belief and understanding of you guys, because it's definitely just seems like imagination. There's no facts really to back up your guys' arguments about your gender's existence. Like I said, with basic trans people, there's gender dysphoria, and that's been proven a few times in scientific studies. But as far as being non-binary, especially, there's not really anything there. I mean, if you want to be non-binary or gender fluid or gray gender or whatever else there is, like I said, there's 76, I don't even know a quarter of them. That's great. Do it. For the most part, to you guys, I would just say, do what makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting people, and as long as you're not infringing on other people's rights and trying to censor people because they don't agree with you. That's a big one. Do it, because whether it's true or not, or whether we believe you or not, doesn't matter. I feel like that's pretty much all I have to talk about, guys. I tried to keep this short. It's running pretty long, but with editing, I Hopefully we'll shrink it down so you guys can watch it in a reasonable amount of time. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked what I talk about, please like, favorite, and subscribe. If you would like to comment about anything I talked about, please do. If it's a good enough talk or argument or whatever, I will respond. So yeah, that's all. Alright, this is Nick, No Wolf Media. See you guys next time.